I, like everybody else, have a lot of bad habits. Every single morning, my alarm goes off, and the first thing I do is pick up my phone. And what I do is I sit here on my phone, sometimes for a half hour or more, and then I finally get up. Looking at memes, wasting my time, and honestly, from that point forward, I just continuously make horrible decisions that make the day a shitty one. But no, motherfucker, not today. Getting some sunlight. We're gonna make this one a good one.
It's quarter to late in the morning, and normally at this time I would be scrolling through my phone, maybe hitting the snooze button a few more times, all around just feeling really shitty about myself. But it's part of the habit, and instead I'm going to be out here enjoying the wonderful Pittsburgh sun and drinking some water, because I always head out for my run, generally right after I finally get up, and I never drink any water, and I always wonder to myself, why do I feel so shitty? Today I want to focus on these bad habits, these smaller ones that don't seem so significant, because we all have these habits that make our lives shittier. We know that they're bad, right? We know we shouldn't do them, but in the moment we kind of delude ourselves into thinking it's not that big of a deal, or we might not even realize it at all because it's just so ingrained in us, right? I want to focus on those things today. I want to really think when I'm making these decisions. I want to think to myself, what is this doing to me? Can I stop being a weenie for once in my life? I can think of a couple right off the top of my head. This is just the first one. The phone thing in the morning's gotta stop, and it already saves me so much time. Look, I got to have some water. I got some Gatorade because, looking back, I did a workout this morning and it didn't go too well. It was a progression run that was supposed to last 5 to 6 miles. I only made it through 4. Through the first mile I was already feeling awful, and then by the turnaround point I had this gnarly cramp right here, and I just kept chugging along until I got to 4, and I'm like, you know what, I'm done here. And Sam made a point that I probably just needed electrolytes, which he's probably right. Because right off the rip, I noticed it was super hot, like just noticeably hot, and I do not fare well in the heat. It is what it is, though. I'm level-headed again and just ready to take on the day. Oh, I can barely move. Okay. Just pulled up to work right now. Yeah, it's gonna be a nice, fun-filled day. Clocking in. Selling my soul. That always stresses about the time that I have available, and a lot of my stress just comes from the fact that I'm horrible at distributing my time. My organizational skills are not quite there. I'm just focusing on the little things today, including especially my phone usage. So in times when maybe things get a little slow here, I can use that slow time to be a little bit productive, and maybe I can even make something cool and interesting out of it and actually feel like I accomplished something. And coming into work is one of those issues for me that causes a lot of stress, not for the reasons you probably think. Maybe you experience something similar, but I think it's more of an internal thing. Like, I feel like I don't have time to do the other things that I actually really want to do, like draw or, whatever it may be. There's always Zachy projects going on at home. I think today could be a great learning experience to teach me maybe it's not all that bad. Maybe there is a lot of time here to do things that I want to do. I've read books in here before, I've written things, I've designed shelves. I mean, just gotta get creative and have fun with it and not become idle on my phone. That's today's project. I guess what I'm trying to say, and the biggest lesson that you can take from this video, is make the most of your situation. So, for instance, Sam and I designed this entire Memorial Day display. You like that? Oh no. Look at that. It's a beaut. Today I'm going to change it because Memorial Day is in the past now. It's in the rearview mirror. I'm thinking something very summery themed. What are the odds I'm making a summer beach display and I found sand? Been working over here, just finishing up. There we go. All right. Let's. Looks good to me. Oh baby. I think I finally finished the display, but I'll probably end up adding more stuff. It looks a little empty right now, but check this out. Dude, the sand came in clutch. See, I wanted to just throw the goos and the nutrition stuff in here to make it look like just random tents and umbrellas. See, like maybe those are rafts. There's the water. Here's our shoreline. I thought it was pretty cool and quirky. It's definitely missing something though, like something big. I don't know, maybe less is more in this case. I'm actually really proud of it. I had a lot of fun putting this together. Maybe it'll come to me later, but for now, I think we're good. Alright, this video is entirely based around this display now. I've been working the last few hours to kind of fill it in between customers. Check this out. So, just filled it in a little bit more. Turn the hat to the side because that looked quirky. We're all about fun here, but I think I'm done. I'm finally done. I promise this is it. I couldn't help myself. X marks the spot. And how could somebody locate the X without a path? I'm going home. Look at that. It's just glistening. So my boss, Chris, has been smoking these ribs, St. Louis style, he calls it. I'd never heard of that before, but for like the past 4.5 hours, and they're finally ready. Oh. It's so good. Let's GTFO. The garage door is stuck. Come on, guys. Are those people across the street were just staring at me? Oh, okay. We're in.